When you start a research project, like a thesis or dissertation, one of the first questions is, where will my data come from? You have two main choices: primary data or secondary data. Sometimes, researchers even use both. Choosing the right type matters because it affects the quality and credibility of your study. What is primary data? Primary data is information you collect yourself for your research. It is fresh information directly from the source. You decide how to collect it, and you can shape it to answer your specific research question. Examples of primary data: your dissertation topic is about nurse stress levels during night shifts. You conduct a short survey with nurses in your local hospital. You ask about their workload, sleep patterns, and coping strategies. This is primary data because you collected it yourself, specifically for your study. You are studying how office staff respond to a new task management system. You interview a group of staff and take notes on their experiences. You might also observe them using the system. This is primary data because you are collecting it directly from the source. What is secondary data? Secondary data is information that someone else has already collected, and you use it for your research. Think of it as present information you can use. You do not collect it yourself, but you can use it to support your study. Sources of secondary data: journal articles, peer-reviewed studies found on Google Scholar or in research databases, books, academic books covering your research topic, reports, official reports from organizations or companies, public statistics, government or industry data, digital sources, articles, blogs, or online databases. Examples of secondary data: your dissertation topic is on nurse staffing. Patterns over the past decade. You use published government reports and research papers that show staffing levels and work hours. This is secondary data because you did not collect it yourself. Your thesis is about students' adoption of online learning tools. You review articles and reports from education organizations showing usage statistics and trends. This helps provide context for your own study. Types of secondary data. 1. Internal data. Internal data is data collected and stored within an organization for its own operations. It is not originally collected for academic research. It is created as part of daily activities, management processes, or performance tracking. Internal data may include sales reports showing monthly or yearly revenue, customer feedback forms collected after service, employee performance evaluations. A research study on employee productivity analyzes 3 years of internal performance reports and attendance records from a company's database. The researcher did not collect this data personally. The data already existed inside the organization. 2. External data. External data is data collected by individuals, institutions, agencies, or researchers outside the organization being studied. It is publicly available or accessible through databases, libraries, or official publications. External data may come from government reports and national statistics, census data, academic journal articles, research papers found on Google Scholar, industry surveys, international organization reports, economic databases, published books, conference proceedings, white papers, professional association publications. Example: a dissertation on employment trends uses national labor statistics from a government website and peer-reviewed journal articles accessed through Google Scholar. The researcher analyzes this existing information to study patterns over 10 years. Methods of primary data collection. Surveys. A survey is a structured method of collecting data using a set of written questions. All participants answer the same questions. Surveys are often used in quantitative research design. A thesis on customer loyalty collects responses from 500 customers using an online questionnaire with multiple choice questions and rating scales. Interviews. An interview is a direct conversation between the researcher and a participant. The researcher asks questions and records the answers. They are commonly used in qualitative research methodology because they provide detailed explanations. A dissertation on leadership style includes one-to-one interviews with department managers to understand how they make decisions. Focus groups. A focus group is a guided discussion with a small group of participants. The researcher moderates the session and asks questions. Participants respond and discuss together. A research project on a new mobile application gathers 8 users in one session to discuss their experiences and feedback. Observation. Observation is a method where the researcher watches behavior and records what happens. The participants may or may not know they are being observed. A study on classroom interaction records how students participate during group discussions. Experiments. An experiment is a structured method used to test cause and effect. The researcher changes one variable and measures its effect on another variable. It is common in quantitative research design. A study tests whether flexible work hours increase productivity by comparing two employee groups under different schedules. When to use primary versus secondary data. Primary data is used when you need fresh, specific information directly from your participants, while secondary data is used when you rely on existing information collected by others. It is usually best to start with secondary data to understand trends, patterns, or background details, and then collect primary data to get precise information for your study. For example, if your thesis is on nurse work satisfaction, you might first look at published reports and journal articles about staffing and stress levels, secondary data, and then you collect survey responses directly from the nurses you work with to see their personal experiences, primary data. This way, your study uses both existing information and your own collected data.